up guys, welcome back to my channel for another new video and another hashtag HollyJilly holiday. Today I am sharing with you some super fun DIY projects that you have to try for the holiday time. Everyone loves a good DIY and you can totally make these things for yourself or as a gift for someone else. So let's go ahead and get into the video.
It's the most beautiful time of the year. Lights fill the...
We're going to start off our first DIY by just tracing out a star on a piece of cork. I got these off of Amazon. I'll have a link down below to the same one that I bought. Super affordable. And once you have a star, or really whatever shape you decide to make, traced out, all you need to do is take a pair of scissors, or like I'm using an X-Acto knife, and carefully trace the shape and cut it out of the cork. This can be a little bit tedious, a little bit time consuming, but I think an X-Acto knife gives you the most clean cut possible and is really going to make it look awesome. So once you have your star cut out, the only thing left to cut out is a little place for the string for our ornament. So I just cut out a tiny little rectangle on the top point of my star and just popped that out. That way I could put a piece of string straight through it. And now we are ready to paint our star. So I just took a piece of painter's tape and taped my star down in a diagonal line. And all I'm doing is taking some white paint and painting one part white and leaving the other part in the cork material. This is seriously so easy to do. You only need one coat of paint and it will look awesome. And remember to peel off the tape while the paint is still wet to get a super clean line, and then you're going to leave it to dry. And once it's totally dry, you can go ahead and take a piece of string. I'm just using this red and white one because I thought it looked festive. And you're going to cut it and then string up your ornament, tie in a knot, and you are good to go. Actually, stringing the ornament can be a little bit tedious. It took me like a minute or two, but once it's through, this DIY is totally done. And here is our completed DIY. I just love the way that this looks. I love that it is DIY and homemade, but it's not super obviously homemade. It still looks really cute and is really festive, and you can do it in whatever shapes you want. So to start off our scrub, you are going to take some brown sugar and put it into a bowl, and then I just took my spoon and broke up any large pieces. That way it would be easier to mix. And then I added some cinnamon and some nutmeg in, because what would gingerbread be without cinnamon and nutmeg? And went ahead and combined those together. Next, I just added 2 spoonfuls of almond extract just to add a little bit of scent to it, and went ahead and combined that. But what's really going to make our scrub is the oil. Now you can use whatever kind of oil you want. I chose coconut oil because it's my favorite for skin products, but you could even use olive oil, grapeseed oil, almond oil. It's totally up to you. I just chose coconut oil because it's my fave for stuff like this. And then all you need to do is combine that. Just make sure that you get all of the chunks worked out. That way it's just a nice, smooth, wet scrub. Now you could store this scrub however you want. You can even just put it in some Tupperware, but if you want to do something a little bit cuter, I had this little mason jar and I just took some of this red and white string because I thought it looked sort of festive, and cut a nice long piece and then just wrapped it around the top of the jar a bunch of times. This would be especially cute if you're planning on giving this as a present to someone. I think they would really appreciate it. And once it's wrapped around a couple times, you can just go ahead and tie it in a little bow up front. You can even add a tag to the front that says Gingerbread Scrub. That way they know exactly what it is. And then all that's left to do is just add your scrub into the jar and make sure that you have a lid. That way it stays nice and fresh. And this is our finished scrub. It smells amazing and it will be the best exfoliator ever, and it will leave you smelling like Christmas, which is always ideal during the holiday season. I just think that this is really cute and would make such a cute present or a really fun DIY for a day when you're bored, maybe on winter break, that you and some girlfriends could do. And our last DIY is this really simple mug cozy in case your mug is ever too hot to hold. So I just took this old Christmas sock that I lost the match to, and I start by cutting off the toes, and then you just want to measure how high you need to cut up, and I would leave a little bit of extra space. Like mine was a little bit too high, so I had to trim it down more, but better to have extra space than not enough space and make it way too small. And once you have that part measured out perfectly, all you need to do is line it up with the handle of your mug and cut 2 little slits right where the handle starts and ends, and that's where you're going to create the opening for your handle. That way you can still hold your mug. And all you need to do is cut from one slit to the next all the way up, and then slide this cozy onto your mug, and it is complete. I absolutely love this DIY. I think it's so cute and obviously really helpful. It's something that you can actually use on an everyday basis and make a boring mug more Christmassy. And that's it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. As always, don't forget to check me out on all of my social media and tweet me with hashtag HollyJillyHoliday if you make any of these projects yourself. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!